It's me.
Take your time. You guys are good.
Okay, so... Oh yeah, it has to be on, doesn't it?
It just said beep boop. But that's my phone.
That's FryLock, everybody. Did y'all hear that? Oh my gosh.
That's right.
Well... No.
So what?
Wait, let me turn it off and then turn it on.
Oh, FryLock, well done. Oh, suck there? I ain't seen him.
I don't think it sees it. It's not happy. No.
Does it see anything?
It sees the printer.
Miscellaneous. Click miscellaneous.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Sorry, we're playing.
Oh, that's alright. I mess around too. Let me get some water. My mouth is cotton mouth.
Look it up too. It does not like that. What is this? Is this the first one?
Oh, this means
Am I in the frame of the camera? Okay, just want to make sure. I'm talking to John. He's also here. He's an Aqua Teen fan. He did not believe me. I think he had some doubts. I was like, absolutely not.
Hello.
Hey.
Hold on, we're trying to
We're gonna
get it.
do this thing. Forget it.
Yeah, forget it. You're just gonna have to be loud. Because it's being a brat.
Oh my
God.
God.
Look on my Bluetooth device.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. I love the mask thing, man.
For any law enforcement agencies that may be looking for me.
I hear that, man.
Be in Boston.
Boston, I hear that. We'll talk last right here.
Boston?
I've never been to Boston. Have you, sir?
You hear about what happened in Boston?
No, what happened?
Well, hold on, let me take this thing off here. I feel like, what's his name? Bane.
Oh, yeah.
Officer.
Oh,
That's
man.
Right. This is my FryLock mask.
Oh, whoa.
Buddy.
Very nice.
You see it there?
Yeah.
That's right. The goatee and all, the lightning bolt.
Oh, I do see that.
Frames and whatnot. Somebody, helped me design this. Somebody gave me the mask as a gift at a con somewhere.
That's
And
awesome.
the guy was an artist who had these little bitty, itty bitty diorama miniature things, and he was painting them. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna ask that my new friend down there, because I was using electricity from him and his old lady's booth.
Right.
They were things, these beautiful little miniatures, itty bitty, like little bitty figurines and stuff.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Boy, that's just tedious work right there, man.
I asked him to do the mask for me. I said, I need you to put some lightning on here. I want a lightning bolt on the face, it's FryLock and stuff.
Of course.
Flames on the head. Well, I'm looking in this one, right here. So if I go over there, that's where the camera is? It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
I know where the camera is. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. You're more sitting to the camera than I am. Let me sit on your lap.
Okay, you can sit on my lap. There.
That's my wife, Liz. It's my tech head. Everybody should have a good tech head in their lives out there, folks.
Absolutely. I agree on that.
She's my engineer when I do voiceovers and auditions and things of that nature. She goes, stop, no, do it again. I didn't like that one. That one was no good. It don't sound good on that one. Do it over and over. I'm like, at first I got offended. I was like, baby, I've been doing this for 20 plus years. You're going to tell me? But then again, I was like, well, she probably can hear things I can't hear. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm the person to listen to you, to give you feedback on how stuff should sound. She's got a pretty good ear. Matter of fact, she's getting into the voiceover game herself. She's got a demo and everything, don't she, baby?
Wow.
She's with the same agent I'm with, the People Store here in Atlanta.
I'm sneaky.
We're not here to talk about her, are we?
No. I mean...
No, just kidding. No. Happy wife, happy life. Believe me, you married?
Yes, I am, but we're kind of like split up. But she did inspire me to do a lot of great voiceover stuff, and that's a long story we can't get into on here.
No, we're going to get into it right now. No.
That's getting real.
So, you do a pretty Meatwad. You were doing them a little bit earlier there. Let's hear some more Meatwad there.
Yeah, man. I was just wondering where Shake at, Are we still living in the same house? Hey, where's Carl at? What's he been doing?
That's pretty good.
Thank you, man. I've been doing it ever since I was like 13.
Yeah, Michelle, can you do Carl? Can you do Shake? We already know you can't do FryLock. We know that.
No, yeah. Can't touch that territory. I tried to, Dana. He talks like it's so hard to do. He's got that, real. But I can do Carl pretty good, I think. Meatwad, I don't give a damn if you're here or not. Get out of my house. Wait, this is my house? Wait, where am I at?
You have to be able to do Carl if you can do Meatwad.
Yeah, because, same voice. And
same person.
Dave Willis and Matt Malero.
Dave Willis.
Yeah.
Dave Willis does Meatwad, Carl, Ignignat, freaking.
I can do Ignignat.
Dave Willis does Moxie Brown. Why this white boy ever want to meet?
Oh, yeah.
And you sell out to them crackers. Listen, man, baby. Moxie Brown.
What you saying, Boxy? I don't understand.
What?
Remember how Meatwad would be confused by Boxy's motives? Oh, I feel what you're saying, dog. He's like, I don't know, man. What do you mean? Well, come in here. I need some clarification.
Yeah.
What's clarification, man?
I would need clarification, especially when it comes to boogers. Like the shirt I have on.
I love that shirt. I had an Aqua Teen shirt that I wore from the age of 13 to 17.
This is my buddy Eddie Price's artwork.
Nice.
Eddie Price is the 3D guy. If you look up the 3D guy on Facebook,
okay.
Type in Eddie Price, you'll see his page there. We met at a con like a year or so ago. I think it was Metrotham Con last year. It was one of those cons, and we just hit it off immediately, man. He's a great guy. He lives in a little rural town in Georgia. I can't remember the name of it. I won't embarrass him by mispronouncing the name of the town he's from. But we're going to be doing Acousticon together, me, him. We're going to be together in Rome, Georgia on the 28th doing Acousticon. So if anybody's near Rome.
Yeah. My buddy, his family actually lives in Georgia.
Check out me, Eddie Price, at Acousticon. That means you. Right
yeah.
there.
Yes.
Big fingers. Big hands.
I get that a lot. Everyone...
Small hands. Small hands. That's right. Austin Powers, that's my boy. I just watched the second part on Netflix. Austin Powers, baby. Yeah. I used to have my voicemail on my phone. Yeah, baby. Yeah. And then I would go into my regular voice service, Carey Means. And my father-in-law was like, that's so unprofessional. Get that yeah, baby, yeah, off your phone. Who do you think you are? That's my father-in-law, her old man.
Yeah.
He's a retired Navy man.
Wow, that's awesome.
He's dressed right dress, and he's like, be on time. We're going to the pool hall, and I'm 5 minutes late. Get to the car. You're all right. I gotta find a parking spot. This is unacceptable. You keep doing it every time. And every time I do it, I say, you don't know me by now. He me once though. He left me.
Oh my gosh, that's like literally my worst fear is being left at a store.
Like store in the middle of nowhere.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'd panic. I won't know what I do.
Looking at y'all funny.
Yeah.
From Ram here, oh, you boy.
Well, that's pretty much. That's pretty much where I live as one time. Everyone talks like this right here, so I have to get my southern drawl.
Hey, I just saw on Facebook today.
Yeah.
Hatfields Cemetery is in Virginia somewhere. For the Hatfields and McCoys.
Yes, that is true. And we got.
You heard of? You know where it is? You ever been?
No, I've never been there, but I love the history behind that. I'm a history buff.
I heard it's pretty creepy to go there by yourself, especially at night.
If you guys like beauty things, like you and your wife like nature, we got Mabry's Mill up in Stewart, Virginia, or Mazatlan. It's a lovely town up here. But are you coming to any cons, in Virginia?
I would. Send me a link. People on this.
No, absolutely.
That the con, sometimes they'll hear me word of mouth from another promoter.
Yeah.
And they'll go, hey, this is Carey's info, contact them. But I do have con agents, and they're mostly female. So when they find out, not that it has anything to do with anything, I'm not moving to ladies, so don't get upset.
Don't get upset, ladies.
So,
it ain't personal.
I get in these situations where the con promoters contact me directly. They go, hey, what's your fee? I want to book you this thing. And we'll set something up. And then my con agents, they go, well, why did you go through me? You're supposed to go through me. They'll contact the promoter. Like, he's supposed to go through me.
Yeah.
Client. But I'm not exclusive with anybody, so I'll tell them right now.
You do like a Bill Murray thing.
I mean, I could be exclusive with a representative if they would fill my calendar up half the year or most of the year with cons every other weekend. Send me somewhere every weekend or every other weekend like some of my other friends that I know in the con circuit.
Yeah.
And hell yeah, I'll sign up exclusively with you.
Boy, that...
If you book me like that. But 9 times out of 10, that ain't the case. I don't know if you've ever done any cons or know about the con industry.
I went to one in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and me and my oldest boy...
That's where my agent lives. My agents.
Yeah. Yeah, and we had a little con, and it was pretty cool. They had like a Ghostbuster car. They had no like anyone big there that we knew of. They just had like comic book artists and stuff. But I think it's grown since then. This was when my son was like 5. He's 8 now, and it's grown since then.
So about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
What's the name?
I think the Winston-Salem Comic Con. I'll Google it and look it up and send you a link on it.
Send me a link, man. I'll get my people up.
That's where I'm always at, man, is in Winston, because that's where my oldest lives. So that's a real convenient spot for me, man.
How many kids you got?
Huh?
How many kids you got?
I'm blessed with 2 sons, praise the Lord.
And the oldest is in Winston-Salem. How old is he?
He's 8. And I've tried to get him to watch y'all's show. Huh?
Okay. He's the one you brought to the con.
Yeah.
He's 8. And how old is the other one?
He's 1. And is it? Oh yeah, I stayed pretty busy.
Or is this why you all separated?
That's why they're all separated. He lives in Jonesville. Well, he stays in Jonesville with his grandparents part of the week.
About 2 different mamas?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to get into your business.
You're like, this guy's married, got 2 kids with other women. Yeah.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something right now. You know that song about Temptations? Papa was a rolling stone.
I love the Temptations.
You know that song, right?
Yeah. And then at the boardwalk. That's a
You
different.
wrote that song about my papa. That's a song about my father because, yeah, I got a few, shall we say, half brothers and sisters out there.
I hear that.
He had a few out wedlock, you know what I mean? He was married to my mother for almost 30 years. And you had 7 of us with her.
My grandma's Puerto Rican.
Huh?
My grandma's Puerto Rican. I'm part Spanish.
It's the studio that you're speaking to me from.
Yes.
Grandma's house.
Yeah.
So, you speak Spanish? I'm not Spanish.
Nah, she hasn't, and she can too do it pretty good, but she ain't been to Puerto Rico much. You know, she had left there when she was 12, and she's been in America, but she's got that thick accent still. So, you know, everyone always assumes we're either Italian or Egyptian or Indian or something. Me mostly. I get like, are you Egyptian or Italian or something? I'm like, Spanish, you know, part Spanish. And they're like, no.
Oh, you just look at him and I said, Puerto Rican, mofo. Puerto Rican.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, I'm good friends with a Puerto Rican artist.
Oh, really?
Tex area.
Oh, wow.
They call him Tex.
I need to look him
That'd be
up.
a great guy for you if you get a hold of him. I could, but I don't know if he does podcast.
I tried to. You know, I tried to talk to Bowser. I noticed that you're friends with him, the voice of Bowser. He didn't really say much. He gave me a thumbs up.
Talking about
the voice of Bowser. I can't remember his name right off. I wish I wrote it.
I think I'm friends with the voice of Bowser. I'm friends with the voice of Balrog. And
shoot, maybe I found this from somewhere else. But
Balrog,
he's
the voice of Balrog from the Street Fighter series, and Shao Kahn from MK9, Bob Carter.
I added I added Dave Willis, but I don't know if he'll accept my friend request or not. I would love to talk to him. Meatwad the Meatwad! You know?
I do social media. He hates it.
Oh, man.
So it's hard to get him to do anything. I just saw him and Dana Snyder recently.
I know, that was so cool looking at you guys.
All Masters, their season 2 premiere was at the Majestic Theater here in Atlanta on Ponce.
Yeah.
Same theater that we had the premiere for the Aqua Teen movie.
Oh, wow.
Film for theaters. So anyway, and there's a bar. They got a bar there now, so I was really happy when I found that.
Right.
What? Get one of them cocktails there. I'll see if I can watch the Ball Masters. Have you seen that show?
I don't think I have. Ball Masters?
Ball Masters. Dana's character is a ball with a mohawk.
Oh, my
Floating
gosh.
ball with a mohawk.
Oh, is this on Adult Swim?
Bro, it's the same guy who created and did Super Jail.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember his name on the top of my head, but I met him that night.
Yeah.
And I was trying to see how I can get on the show. Hell,
Man, you were so funny, dude. I watched that interview on YouTube that you did, I think, a few years ago. And I laughed the whole time. I was so impressed. I wrote this down. I didn't know that you wrote in the last season, and I didn't know you rapped. That's freaking incredible. Wow.
Oh, you know, the last season we changed the theme song, which we did.
Yeah, I remember that. What was that, in 2011-ish?
No, this was 2015.
Yeah,
11, I think it was the very last season we did.
It had a wild, intro, didn't it?
Yeah. I got jacked by the costume shop, potato tots, busted the moonlight, slinging moon rods, got a meat water, watching the lemonade shake. The fries go with that, here come the drum break. So, that wasn't what originally I was supposed to say.
Yeah.
Rap. I get to the studio, they call me up, and they go, hey, Carey, we're gonna redo the theme song. I was like, ooh, cool. I get to the studio, Dave Willis showed this little bitty piece of paper, and he goes, this is your part right here. I was like, oh, no, I think not. Let me get one time, Michael Kohler. Michael Kohler was the sound engineer for the show, as well as the Aqua Teen movie.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah.
When Carl is doing the Insane Effects thing, and all this music comes on, everything, all the music for the show, except for the Schoolie D stuff, that was Schoolie D, obviously. But Michael Kohler did a lot of incidental beats and stuff for the show and for the movie. So he's a good friend of mine, and we used to go to his studio in the later years to record the show. And so we go down there, and like I said, I was like, nah, I don't think so. Give me a second, and I wrote down my own original rap lyrics that you just heard a second ago. My wife was sitting right there. She was my wife at the time. Yeah. We were dating then, but we weren't married yet. She drove me down to the courthouse and said, we got to do this, but that's another story. So I went in there and laid down them funky lyrics over them funky beats, yo.
Yeah.
That's right. Supposedly, I'm supposed to be doing something with MC Chris and Schoolie D and somebody else.
I like candy.
I don't know, my album or something like that, but you didn't hear that from me.
Yeah.
Hush. But,
you know you're going back to that theater.
Oh, the Majestic, I'll be back there in April 25th or 4th.
And this is in Georgia?
Because he's going to go hang out with the Rocky Horror crowd.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'll be there signing autographs at the Majestic Theater on Ponce de Leon.
It's not the Majestic Theater.
Plaza Majestic Theater.
Majestic is the name of the name of the diner on the corner.
When you say Majestic...
Yeah, that my dad used to go after he gets done with his paper route on his bike when he was 11.
That's why I have her. The Plaza Theater.
I have a question
on Ponce de Leon.
about FryLock.
The bar. I set the bar high, man. And I do original commissions for the price. They're not free. So if you go onto my page and say, hey, FryLock, I want you to do a voicemail for me. When I tell people how much it costs, like this interview, they go away. They suck. I thought it was going to be free.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
By the way, this was really worth the money, by the way.
I make my living, okay? This is how I eat. I don't do the show anymore. Hell, when I was in the premiere, I was begging Keith Crawford to take me back. I'm ready to go back to work, Keith.
Yeah. I'm ready to hear you do some stuff, man.
I'm ready to go back to work. I haven't I live here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm local, but they move on. They try different things. They hire different people. I understand that. But if they ever need me, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm available. And for any of those out there looking for a voice, well, you might need a voice like mine.
That is awesome.
For proper equipment. I was actually going to a convention in Miami one year, and I was looking at the Don LaFontaine interview. I think it was one of the last ones he did before he passed away. And the guy interviewing him asked him, he said, so what advice do you have out there for a youngster looking to get into the voiceover field?
Yeah.
And he looked at the guy and said, he has to wait until I die. And I was like, well, he's gone. Hello, I'm available. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing I tell people, man. If you want to do something, do it. What really irks me is these people, these so-called coaches and teachers who can teach you how to make your demo. And,
I get a lot of that BS on my Facebook.
$5,000 and will teach you everything you need to
Yeah.
know about being a voice talent in this industry. They ain't gonna get you no work. They'll just train you. Quote,
Yeah.
unquote. And I'm like, somebody asked me why I don't do that. I'm like, I don't want to take people's money like that because there's no guarantee you're gonna get any work. You can do 90% of the research yourself. Go on YouTube.
I got kicked off a voiceover group because of a post. That thing I sent you, actually, the Dana the Dinosaur thing. They were like, we don't self-promote, and that was not cool, and you're off this group. And I was like, oh, this is about voiceovers, and I did like 2 different voices there for you, and apparently it didn't go over well. So I was like, but I do want to. I try different avenues, you know.
You have a demo?
I'm working on one at the moment. I know what you mean. You told me not to make it too long. I've seen examples of some long ones.
The voice that you're using right now, your average everyday conversational voice,
Yeah.
do that for like commercials and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Check out.
I did a commercial once up here for the local radio.
Yeah? What
Yeah.
was it for?
It was for a place called Woods Cold Storage. I said, need a steal and a good deal? Well, they got them down here at Woods Cold Storage. Huh? Yeah, I was more of an intern. I didn't get really a lot, much there. I did like the birthdays and got to pick out songs. That's when I found out I like country music a little bit, working there. And now they actually play cool music.
How long ago did you do that?
That was when I was 17.
Really?
Yeah. I'm 28 now.
You could have made your demo reel right then and there. You were at the radio station. You were right there, dude.
Yeah.
You could have put that on your demo.
It was a very retro radio station. I mean, we did not have up-to-date equipment too much. They still had, like, records and vinyls.
Once you hit the spot, it was out of there. You didn't see or hear from it no more.
They fired me because they said I was a distraction.
In what way?
They said I...
What were you doing?
No, I was talking on the phone too much. I think I was, chatting it up with, girls and stuff. I was in high school, man. You know what I mean? And they're like, you do not take this seriously. I'm like, I'm an intern. And most of my thing is experience.
So is that your resume?
Well, I have a few other stuff I guess I could put on there, but I'm more proud of my YouTube channel. I feel like people's impressed with my impressions.
A lot of followers on that?
I don't know if I got a lot of followers. I got a lot of views. I feel like really confident about that. I did like a Fargo impression. Boy, I blew a lot of people out of the water on that one. And it's so hard for me doing a southern, I have a southern accent, but the Minnesotan people attack with their jaw, you see, and you gotta talk like this right here if you...
Well, don't you know? Oh, yeah, don't you know it?
Oh, yeah, you betcha. I'm a big Fargo fan, too. I'm a really big Aqua Teen fan. Aqua Teen saved me. I got bullied in high school. You guys saved my life.
That's what I just ate. That's the last thing I ate.
What?
Ramen.
Oh,
that's funny, yeah. I got this shirt today, actually, for the interview. I was like, this would be perfect. I think it looks funny. How did...
That's what she had for lunch. What's on your shirt? Brandon the whole night.
That's
I
funny.
would not touch ramen ever again. I'm sorry.
Oh
I see
no.
you all the time, man. I can't stand it. I won't do it. No more ramen for me.
I have a question.
Yeah. You got questions? Oh, let's get to those.
Just a little bit. It's a little question and a theory. The diamond on FryLock's back. What's that about? And if this is the diamond, I want to know, like, does it reflect the sun and cause him to have laser beam convenience? You know, that's.
And who did the voice? I didn't create it.
I know, but I figured maybe you had an idea.
I don't think it's a diamond. It's a jewel.
Yeah.
Okay? Jewel.
Right.
FryLock is basically a wizard, a la Harry Potter.
Yeah, pretty much.
Light on his face. Hell, he might be teaching at Hogwarts right now, for all we know.
Probably.
But it was his power suit. Did you see the episode where Shake steals it?
No, I didn't.
Cries it out of his back. I don't know what season it is, but there's an episode where
Yeah.
Shake cries it from the back and pawns it at the pawn shop.
And then FryLock gets all shriveled.
Oh yes, yeah, and I remember the pond.
And that's what kills him in the series finale.
Oh
He
gosh.
gets another jewel for his back. And in order to get one, they have to go to Chlamydia, or whatever the hell the planet was,
Yeah, that's right.
to try to get the clams to unleash another jewel, and they just wouldn't do it, and FryLock dies. But that's an alternate ending.
That's messed up, man.
For the series. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
But we didn't watch either one of them.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't remember watching it.
We watched them both. You didn't like it, but we watched them. There's an alternate ending for the series, which I like better, because FryLock isn't dead.
Yeah, I'd like that better too.
It's
What
I can't tell you, man. I can't spoil it for you. You're gonna have to research it.
the birthday snake episode?
Let me put it to you this way: FryLock, Shake, and Carl get a hold of the Christopher Lambert shampoo. And you know Christopher Lambert was a Highlander.
Oh yeah, I remember the Highlander episode where Shake, he's like, there can be only
This
one.
episode about Doll.
Season 1.
Highlander in that.
Yeah.
This is an episode where Christopher Lambert's likeness is in the episode.
Oh my gosh.
He tried to get him to do the voice of himself, but he probably said no. So I think Dave was doing his best Christopher Lambert impersonation.
That's pretty good.
But his likeness is in the episode, and it's the alternate ending for the series finale.
Yeah.
FryLock lives, and he ends up going to prison for life, and he joins the white supremacist group.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Doesn't matter anyway, because Carl dies all the time.
Carl.
Oh yes, that was like the running joke.
Electrocute him like every Tuesday.
So he dies all the time.
I like that.
Carl had more insane methods of death than Kenny ever had. You know, they had this list of characters who's died most horribly, something like that, on YouTube or whatever. And I think Kenny was like number 1 or whatever, but Carl was an honorable mention. I'm like, Carl should have won that shit.
Yeah, he definitely should have.
How many different times has Carl really bought it? And they made his body out of eyeballs, for God's sake.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. The toilet. And
oh God.
yeah, I remember that was so funny. And then like FryLock was trying to get him to like eat like laxatives and stuff like that. Oh, you know, here, to eat these chocolate laxatives, it would be really good, Carl. Try out that toilet. And finally he's like, okay, I'll freaking try it. What the hell? You know?
Made part of his body black. That was another one. He got sucked into the toilet.
Yeah.
Super toilet.
He's in the...
Yeah, he gets killed by the onion monster in the shaving.
Yeah.
Shaving, that's a classic.
Oh, that is a classic. Season 3. That's when that's where I got that part. I think where Meatwad was like, he was confused at one point in the episode. He's like, "Am I in my room?" And Carl was like, "No, this is my house," or something like that. It was either in season 1 or season 2. I can't.
I gotta blow my nose. I'm still suffering from this damn cold. All of a sudden.
I feel like.
Bad cold. It's a little cold. I'm not gonna have it for very much longer.
I got a sinus infection. I'm on antibiotics right now. I've been doing the same stuff myself. I'm just now. I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to sound like Meatwad.
Yeah. This one never gets hungover. I'm just hungover. My dad's gonna make me work out today. That's why I've got my workout clothes on.
I walk 10,000 steps a day and lift weights 3 times a week. I'm really trying to put myself out there, promote.
10,000 steps a day?
10,000. That's
How you documenting this?
with my pacer app on my phone.
Oh, is that the one where they give you free gift cards to Sam's Club?
No.
If you walk 1,000 miles a day?
No.
There is an app like that.
Thank God I didn't get that one.
And I put it on my phone, and I was filling it out, and they wanted all this information, so I was like, nah, skip this, I don't want to do it. But it stayed on my phone.
Oh, no.
My phone started doing all this weird shit. I
Yeah.
was like, baby, help me, get this crap off my phone. Oh, yeah, what the hell is this shit? Get it out of here.
And he's done it before with other apps. Like, there was some app he put on his phone, took over his entire phone. I'm like, what is
It was an emoji, the emoji thing.
Oh, my gosh.
They suck you in and go, we got new emojis for you. And you put it on your phone, and then all this other, and it takes over your entire phone.
It's really weird.
It gives you all these apps on your phone and all these features on it. I'm like, I just wanted a new smiley face. I don't want all this crap.
Man, I know.
He wouldn't even show it to me for like a week. I guess he was just...
No, I just kept ignoring it. I was like, oh, just...
I did something to my phone. I had to delete my calendar.
What'd you say?
I did something to my phone. I don't know what happened to it. It said virus may be possible. I don't know. It took over my calendar and would not stop giving me like notifications. I had to delete my calendar. So you can only imagine how confused I can be some days. I'm like, what day is it? Let me look at a calendar.
You got Android or iPhone?
iPhone.
Okay.
Well, viruses themselves are very, very rare, especially for an iPhone because it's Unix-based. So there's really no way you'll get a virus on your iPhone. You can't really get one on an Android either unless you ask for it. And that's
You might have asked for it.
Oh no.
Inadvertently.
On your phone.
You might have asked for it not knowing you asked for it.
I mean, viruses, they're usually the ones that just encrypt your whole hard drive. Those are real.
This is my take head, like I said before.
Mm-hmm.
Take
There
head.
aren't very many viruses. There's a bunch of malware out there that people get just from going to a wrong website or some crap, but
Yeah.
viruses, nah. There's like one or two. They shut down
But see,
systems.
some of this stuff that people send you on Messenger,
Yeah.
I'm afraid to open because that's how them viruses
It's
get
a link
passed
thing.
around.
Yeah.
It goes into your phone and you're you've done it
It's
now.
that thing.
Yeah, for real.
Why see you these weird posts and go, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to see you there. I got hacked.
Yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
They didn't get hacked. They're just being stupid.
I think
It's like some-
I think my friend had that happen to him and did that crap to me.
Is this you?
Yeah.
Is this you? Is this you? And I go, no, that ain't me. And I ain't over that shit. That's not me.
That's just to get traffic to a certain website so they can sell websites.
And try to steal your personal information.
Yeah, right.
It's just so that they can sell it.
Do you want to make $200,000 a day by sitting on your butt? Like, I don't even want to hear it. Don't have the time.
Robocalls and all that crap.
Yeah.
You block. See, on my phone, I have an Android. So I
Yeah.
don't know if that makes a difference. But I got the block feature on my phone for these robocalls, right?
Ooh,
I
wow.
still get them.
Yeah.
They still come. So block ain't doing crap. Ain't blocking shit. Yes, we know you contacted us about your student loans. I ain't contacting nobody about my student loan. I know. I tell the government I ain't got no money. You can't get blood from turnip. Same thing I told the IRS. I ain't got it.
Yeah, right.
That's about liens on my property. I'm like, I ain't got no property for you to lien on. I gotta own something for you to lien on it.
That's right.
Right? I'm renting an apartment. How are you leaning on my property?
I'm living in my grandma's.
I actually went the extra mile. I called the 800 number and told them all close. I was like, look, I'm uncollectible. I know there's an option where you can call them and tell them that you're uncollectible. I don't know if you do that or not.
No, I
But
didn't.
yeah,
My
as far as
school
the
friend.
now, as far as the state goes, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't think the state's gonna go for that. But the feds were like, okay, he's uncollectible, leave him alone. So I stopped getting all this correspondence from the Irish. Irish don't be sending me more correspondence because you saw this. Like, yeah, we see him. He's right there. The Carey Means guy.
He's the fry man.
Anyway, there are more questions. Well, you know, I was also the voice of Thundercleese on the Bragg Show.
No way, that right.
So the voice of
I can do Bragg.
Jonah,
Hey everybody, I'm Bragg.
Nickelodeon. I don't know if y'all know that one. Have you ever seen that one?
What?
Nickelodeon had a show called Welcome to the Wayne. It was on for like a hot second.
I don't-
2016.
No.
Right when it was canceled, a few months later, this show premiered on Nickelodeon called Welcome to the Wayne. And my character's name was Jonah Bishop, who sounds a lot like FryLock, very suspiciously enough.
Yeah.
Snapper did a character called Wendell Wasserman, who hunts vampires with spoons. And he looks like a mini me Data
That's funny.
in his voice. And Dave Willis is in there too. He's a doorman. George, who sounds a lot like Carl. Hey, welcome to the Wayne. So, and it was an Emmy-nominated show, believe it or not.
Huh.
Netflix didn't give a damn about it. They didn't care about it. When SpongeBob, I mean, not Netflix, Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon, right? Nickelodeon didn't give a damn about it enough to promote it properly or market it properly.
One voice actor I would be reluctant to meet would be Kenny, what's his face. I cannot stand it. Ah! My sons, they always ask, do SpongeBob.
Like in a real life interview?
Huh?
You ever seen any of his actual interviews?
Yeah, they look excruciating.
Oh, he's like that in real life though. That's how he is.
I can imagine. I do a good Patrick. Hey, SpongeBob, what are you doing?
Well, you know, you'd be like that too if you were taking money back like Scrooge McDuck every day.
Exactly. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
He's on Disney and Nickelodeon. Like, golly, you are in like.
He's all over the place. He's done other stuff.
Yeah.
I met him before. I know him. He knows who I am. I don't know if he knows my name.
When I first heard his voice in Transformers, I almost vomited in the theater. I was like, oh my gosh. And that's when I realized these Michael Bay films were going to complete trash. And that's what most of my reviews are about.
They're my guilty pleasure. I love those movies. I love those Transformers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mine's Star Wars. Empire Strikes Back, man, is my favorite movie of all time. Gosh, I love it.
Okay, what about Rogue One? Did you like that?
I love that movie. That was amazing.
Oh, Solo.
Oh, yes. I'm a big Han and Lando fan. If you...
Solo. I don't know why.
Donald Glover killed his Lando. Huh?
And I'm like, of course it's not Harrison Ford. There's only one Harrison Ford.
Absolutely.
He did good. He owned the role.
Yeah.
He played it good. And it was one of the most action-packed, best Star Wars movies I've ever seen.
Yeah. And I love how he was still wet behind the ears. You know what I mean? That was the cool part to see in Han. Is wet behind the ears. I love that part. He's like, see that freighter over there? He's like, I got about 50,000 something on it. And then Lando just takes off. And that part, I'm like, that's...
I got all these men. I got like 200 men over there.
Yeah.
On that ship. They're going to come. It's gone.
I loved it.
Killed it too.
Yes, Donald Glover. I love him, man. And I'm telling you. Yeah.
No, I just watched Red Sun.
Oh, yeah, that does look good.
An anime movie. It's out now. And if you follow me on social media, you saw my page, like, do yourself a favor and check out Red Sun. It's damn good. It is.
Yeah.
It's damn good. It's good. I like it. It's a different take on Superman, of course, if his ship landed in the Kremlin instead of here.
Oh, yeah.
Basically.
Oh,
It
okay.
starts off in the 60s and it goes all the way up like to the 80s.
That's pretty cool.
Man, I like it. It's a different take on him.
Yeah.
It's a different take on him and a lot of other characters, so I'm not going to spoil it for you. But there's other characters from the DC universe in it as well. And don't get me started on the Harley Quinn show. I love that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Harley Quinn animated series?
Yeah, I'm a big Kaylee Coco fan. I've been wanting to check it out. I heard she was the voice. I was like, perfect voice.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Do you like...
It's for grown-ups. It ain't for kids.
Yeah, I could tell.
Can't watch it.
No.
Don't let your 8-year-old get out.
You know, I've tried to introduce him to Aqua
They
Teen.
want to come around there and dropping F-bombs because they drop F-bombs and things of that nature.
Because I feel...
They get real adults with the Harley Quinn show.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Did you watch that Birds of Prey movie?
Birds of Prey? No, not yet. This one here, that's her job.
Yeah.
Give me a decent copy of it.
Yeah. It's not good yet. I'm
Did you see it?
picky.
No. But I'll be doing a review on it, I'm sure.
You do reviews on your channel?
On my green light cinema thing, I invited you to it. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I do a lot of movie reviews.
That Matt Damon sting?
I'm kind of...
Ben Affleck sting with a green light projects from people like us?
Nah.
I don't know if they do that.
No, this
it was something they were doing. It was called green light.
No, this is a little something I started. It's
movie ideas and pitches, and if they're good enough, they would back them.
Wow. No, this,
Matt Affleck.
I'm the founder of this.
Years ago, I don't know if they still do it or not.
I'm the founder of this small little operation called Green Light Cinema that I just came up with. I'm a big fan of just like bad movie watching and stuff like that, and just and good movie watching too. I like schlocky crap. The newest Star Wars movie, I'll admit, was all over the place and almost a seizure-induced coma. Terrible almost, but interesting, and my mind was going to explode out of the theater. I had to watch it twice. I was like, what am I even watching at some points? It was just so, I don't know, but it
I
did.
liked about the new one was the Stormtroopers, how many different varieties and colors. And
well, the Sith Troopers, I was like, do they have Sith powers? I was like, what is this? I was like,
Stormtroopers? No, they didn't have Sith powers.
Well, they were called Sith Troopers.
I was looking for the silver British chick that was in the last one.
Oh no, she got killed in the last one, Last Jedi.
She just fell. So that's the same thing they say about the Emperor. That the Emperor got killed by it. No, he just fell.
Yeah. No, they said he was a clone. I think this.
He can float, right? The Emperor can float. Maybe even fly.
I honest to God believe that was the Emperor from 40 years ago. He had his fingers charged. He was blind. It makes perfect sense. Now the Death Star.
Some people say it's a clone.
Yeah, well, that's what Disney confirmed is a clone, and I think that's total BS.
Hell, in Solo, they brought back my boy Darth Maul.
I know. Who would have thought that he's a crime lord?
Prosthetic leg. I guess they just stitched him back up. You know, a lightsaber automatically cauterizes your wound.
Yeah.
You can cut. So it's automatically cauterized, so I guess it could be possible to put somebody back together like that.
Who would have thought Darth Maul was a crime lord at the end of Solo? That blew my mind. I was like, all right, I'm excited for this.
Yeah. Well, I saw some guys on YouTube, they wanted to see what would happen if certain scenes of Star Wars were rated R.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this or not, but when Jar Jar Binks gets electrocuted they had him die instead of just getting shot. They had him explode.
That'd been hilarious if he had said that while he died.
This man wanted to freaking kill himself. He got so much flack for doing Jar Jar Binks. Did you know that?
That's sad. Yeah, Mod Best. I feel bad.
Yeah, Lucas was like, no, Jar Jar was my favorite.
Yeah, I know. Did you hear Michael Jackson was originally going to play Jar Jar Binks, but George was scared that he was going to scare the children? Which is a good call on George's part, because The Phantom Menace was terrible. But that's the one good decision he did make about that movie. Is not
play Jar Jar is the question.
Huh?
Did Michael Jackson want to play the character?
Yes, he was like George, and he was heartbroken. You know, Ahmad Best, I believe I've seen in an interview, said that they went to a Michael Jackson concert, him and George. And George's like, yeah, you know, that's going to be the new Jar Jar Binks. And, you know, I wonder Michael, I can only imagine his reaction. Like, I don't know. We weren't there, but
like, it might have been more acceptable if Michael did it. You know what I'm saying? But if the lines were read the same, I don't see how.
Yeah. Lots of Jar Jar Binks.
That's just like those financial aliens that look suspiciously Japanese.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the Nemoidians. Yeah.
Let's not get racist at all.
I know. Oh my gosh. Are you a fan of Red Letter Media?
Says Mace Windu should come back. All he did was got thrown out a window. His hand cut off. Certainly, he could use the Force to stop his fall.
If I could, I tell you what, I can close my eyes. I could hear Mace Windu, Samuel L. Jackson in your voice. I'm serious. I think you could. And a lot of people have asked me on YouTube to do Anakin because I did an impression. A lot of people were impressed. He's just a Canadian, and I've just been watching the Canadian voice for years. You know, easy.
You talking about
Hayden Christensen?
Big Anakin or Little Anakin?
Big Anakin, Hayden Christensen.
All right.
I know, you know, I'm trying to think the line he says. I do not fear the dark side like you do. I brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire. New empire. Your new empire. I just had to throw that in there. I love Obi-Wan.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
New empire. Absolutely. So, you got more questions for me?
I do, actually. What inspired you to get into this, business?
Warner Brothers cartoons, Bugs Bunny.
Really?
Daffy Pig, Three Stooges, Jerry Lewis.
I love
Marx
Three Stooges.
Brothers. This goes on and on and on. I was weaned on that type of stuff, man. I grew up watching those old movies and stuff. I was like, this is some funny stuff. Especially when the characters on the screen will break into other characters and
Oh, yeah.
do voices and weird stuff. And I was like, that looks and sounds like so much fun.
Mel Blanc was amazing.
No, Mel Blanc was one of my true heroes. Still is.
Yes.
Growing up. You know, I found out this one guy.
I don't like Billy West. I think Billy West is a cocky thing.
You don't like Billy West?
Nah, I don't think I'd want to talk to him.
He's just heavily medicated.
Okay. I feel like he should have gave John K. solidarity at least on Ren and Stimpy. It's just almost like, well, I'm going to be Ren and Stimpy now. Bye, John K. You know.
Actually, Billy West has gotten a lot better. He used to be really, flipped out. If he got in a crowd, he'd kind of freak out a little bit. But I think because he stopped drinking Red Bull all the time, I think that helps.
Oh, my gosh.
He's a talented man.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. I would like to meet him then.
He is, man. He's talented. I mean, you can't take that away from him.
He is talented. He is. I just seen some interviews where I was like, oh.
No, to each their own.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain people in the industry that I don't like, but I'm not going to mention them by name.
Because I don't even know who he doesn't like.
Yes, you do.
Not really.
You know who I don't like. But, that's the nature of the beast, man. You know what I'm saying? The guy who does the Invader Zim's voice, you know him?
No, I don't. I liked his voice.
He was an intern walking around the office, not doing much. He does it. He's like, hey, come here, kid. You want to get in the booth? Try to read this. Next thing you know, he's Invader Zim. So a lot of this is luck. It really is. Being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Tips and talent. You know what I'm saying? And you fill in the blanks.
I've really, ever since I was
in the right place at the right time, you might be the next voice of whatever.
I'll tell you.
Hell, I was the announcer for Samurai Jack's original incarnation.
Yes, I remember that.
For that show. Oh, the next Samurai Jack, Jack gets to this, that, and the other. I think I was the person who told the world that Goku was going to die the first time he died.
Oh, wow.
I used to do all kind of bumps and stuff. That's how I got to audition for FryLock. A guy by the name of Larry Morris heard me doing all these bumps and the Samurai Jack stuff, and he ran him at Malero Dave Willis. He was like, yeah, here's Carey Means guy. He'd be perfect for the show that you're doing about the food products. So
I remember the Space Ghost episode I introduced you guys.
I ran for FryLock in the break room of my day job, which I was doing market research in a small little office building in the north side of Atlanta, in Sandy Springs. It was called Booth Research. Shout out to Booth Research. I was the guy who would call you during dinner and go, hey, this is the 90s now, and ask you about, in 10 years, do you think that everybody who has a cell phone? Somewhat likely, very likely, not at all likely. What do you think about your cable provider? We got a survey here that we're going to ask you about cable. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour. We'll put your name in the drawing for a $500 prize. And people did it.
Wow.
45 minutes. And it was asking questions about things that we could do with cable television. What do you think in the future that we'll be able to pause, rewind, and fast forward live TV? And what can we do now? Pause, rewind,
all
and fast
that. Stream.
You know what I'm saying? So we laid the groundwork for the technology.
That is truly amazing. You're an innovator.
Right now.
You're an innovator.
Research back in the 90s. I was the guy that would call you up and do the surveys about stuff like that. The new Sprite. What do you think about the new Sprite? You think it's delicious? You think it's nasty? You know what I'm saying? I was an appointment setter for a minute. You want to taste the new Domino's pizza that's Thanksgiving themed? It has cranberry sauce and dressing on it. And I ain't lying. Domino's did have a Thanksgiving pizza with turkey, cranberry sauce, and dressing on it.
I can see them doing some crap like that.
Yeah, who called to have you go taste this new Domino's pizza? I didn't taste it.
Yeah, I was a waiter for a long time.
It's actually pretty good.
And they would always tell me, they're like, Brandon, convince them. And they'd like, is this chicken salad good? I'm like, it's the best. It's delicious. I love it. I eat it every day. And they're like, I'll buy it. It's a salesmanship.
That's it. You know, you tell people that you got the best thing since sliced bread, and they'll flock to it if it looks flashy enough.
Boy, I'm trying to do that in my Greenlight Cinema. I'd like it if you would join my page, and because I'm going to post this video on there. Got a lot of people that looked at it. I'm the admin. I was like, oh man, I'm excited.
No problemo.
Huh?
But I'm telling you, you didn't hear about Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, that Greenlight thing?
No.
I think it was just with HBO. Yeah, I think it was like a few years back. Maybe they're still doing it, maybe they're not. I don't know. But I don't know if it was Greenlight Cinema, but it was like Greenlight Productions or something like that. Because, you know, when a film or a project gets greenlit, that means it's up and running.
You got it. You're the first person because you are in the industry. A lot of I live in a very rural part of Virginia, and so all my family and friends are like, what does greenlight mean, Brandon? I'm like, that movie, you've never heard the term, like, it was greenlit. That means they're going to do it. And then someone kind of got the term, but, like, I had to, like, Google it and show. See, I've been studying movies and television ever since I was 4 years old. And it's something I wanted to do, pursue acting. I was always the lead part when I was in theater. And, I mean, I'm telling you, in high school, well, y'all saved me. I'm telling you, I'd come home, watch season 1 of Aqua Teen. My manager still has my season 1 of Aqua Teen. When I was 18, I let him borrow it. Never got it back. I'm 28 now.
Oh, that's what you never do.
Yeah.
I did that with some rare movies. Do you remember a few years ago, Quentin Tarantino presents The Protector starring Tony Jaa?
No, I'm not aware of that.
That was not a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Oh.
It was a movie called Tum Young Gun, starring Tony Jaa. And I don't know if you're into martial arts movies or know about Tony Jaa. He was in Ong Bak. Was the movie that put him on the map. Ong Bak is a movie about a Thai fighter. You know, Thai fighting. If you know about that type of martial art. And they mostly use elbows and knees. You know, check out Ong Bak, though. That's the next movie. Tony Jaa.
I will.
He was in the Fast and Furious 7. He's an Asian guy that was kicking Paul Walker's ass on the truck.
Oh, was he Hanzi or Han?
Yeah, that's Tony Jaa.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I love that guy.
He's a Thai martial artist.
How about
Check out Ong Bak, Ongbak.
I will.
Starring Tony Jaa. And anyway, there's another movie he did called Tum Young Gun, but Quentin Tarantino I found the movie before he did. Actually, I found the movie in the bin at the time in Miami, and I brought it home and I started showing all my friends and family this movie. You gotta see this. This is the next Tony Jaa movie. Blah blah blah. Next thing I know, you got Quentin Tarantino presents The Protector, starring Tony Jaa. And I'm like, that's not the name of that movie, and that's not Quentin Tarantino movie. And he got away with that shit.
I don't understand that.
When
I was a kid, I had an idea. I was like, you know what would be good? A Simpsons movie. And then a Simpsons movie got made that year. I was like, where are there bugs? And I was always thinking, I was like, I'd like to see Aqua Teen have a movie, but will they ever be big enough? And no joke, you guys had a movie. I was like, oh, man.
I'll give you another little tidbit there. There was a sequel written.
Whoa.
It was called Death Match or Death Game, War Game, Death Match or something like that.
Yeah.
It was written, but I think Dave Willis wanted to start a Kickstarter for it or something like that. And I guess he got tired of not getting any feedback on it. there's a whole bunch of stuff that was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Dana Snyder and myself were supposed to play ourselves in that live action last one forever and ever with T-Pain playing my character and H. John Benjamin playing his character.
Oh my gosh.
If you remember correctly, that was around the time when T-Pain just got paid all this money for the voice augmentation thing that he did.
Yeah, auto-tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit, they were using that shit in the 70s.
Yeah.
Roger Trout and then let me see you moving on that was the same thing.
Yeah.
They were using that back then. So how you invent something that's already in use? I guess it's like Christopher Columbus discovered America. Same thing. You know
Going back to the Quentin Tarantino thing.
Masked Singer last year.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Huh?
T-Pain won the Masked Singer.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even watch that show. That's interesting.
He won it.
That's awesome.
See, he didn't use his auto-tune.
So he can actually sing? I know Drake can sing.
I've seen him perform live. And,
oh.
I've seen him perform without it. But apparently he must have took some vocal lessons or something because he won the Masked Singer.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't get the concept of the point of the Masked Singer. These people are already famous. They're already wealthy.
Yeah.
Why do they need to have a competition where they win something?
I feel like a bunch of rich friends get together and like, hey, how can we make more money?
Like, okay. Whatever. See, what it is I think it started in Japan. They have the show in Japan.
Yeah.
And I know Ryan Reynolds was on that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
gosh.
he shocked the audience by, I think he was like a unicorn.
No, it's like a Hello Kitty or something.
Yeah, a unicorn or a Hello Kitty.
That sounds about right.
Pony type thing. And when they did the reveal, the audience was like, it's Ryan Reynolds, oh my God. So it's like, yeah, that was fine for that. But, but here when they do it, it's like, it would be, I don't know. I just can't get into it. I don't really like the host either. I'm not a fan of Nick Cannon. I'm sorry. I still don't know to this day why Nick Cannon is getting paid.
Yeah.
No, I never understood it when he was doing.
Remember when he married? Oh yeah. Yeah.
And he tried to rap for a minute. then he married Mariah Carey. So
that was better to say Mariah Carey. That was cool. I was like, nice play.
But I don't know. I have to be on the side of my homie Eminem on that one. I don't understand where his talent comes from because I don't see it.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Well,
there's a lot of people get paid with no talent.
That's true. I tell you, it's wild. I don't even hardly watch television anymore. I watch either Fargo, Hulu, whatever. Mostly Red Letter Media. I don't know if you ever watch them on YouTube. They're hilarious. They review movies kind of like me and break them down, but they're way more funnier than me. They're like went to school and everything and like professional to the T. And they had Patton Oswalt on there. I was really impressed to see Patton Oswalt on a YouTube show.
Oh yeah.
I like Patton.
I like Joe Rogan's podcast. That'd be fun.
Oh gosh, yeah. You would do great on there, man. You're hilarious, man. Like I was watching that interview and you were killing it, man. In that one.
Which interview are you talking about?
I have no idea. It's like I typed in like one thing and it like sent me to this one that had a bunch of views.
Yeah. You type in my name, you'll just see a whole bunch of crazy shit.
Yeah, but
you see Mariah Carey, you see Jim Carrey, you see some other guy named Carey. Carey, Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. You see all kind of crazy shit. Type in Carey. But I do have a YouTube channel.
Awesome.
I have my own YouTube channel as well.
Cool.
And whenever I do a convention or something like that, I post a little video. I posted a video today about the new picture that's on my roster. This is number 1 on the roster for Aqua Teen, of course. So what it was I got this print from Dana Snyder at a con a few years back.
Right. That's so cool. Gosh.
The empty space was right here. So every now and then we get free swag.
Monster Man's on there. That's great. I love him.
So I decided that this negative space needs excuse me, coughing. something there. So, put the villains there.
Yeah.
This is the new version.
Oh, wow. Golly, I love that, man. You did that?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Somebody wanted this
gosh.
pig amongst many other pigs.
Yeah.
So I was like, this looks too blah, blah, blah. Needs to pop.
Yeah, it does. Man, you made it pop, too. I love that.
Extra crispy. Original. Extra crispy.
And these are available to get?
Oh, yeah. This one's like $40.
Oh, okay.
You know, this one for me, it'll come to you free shipping, always within the continental United States. Now, I just sent some to the UK, where I had to pay extra for it. That's an extra $20. So if you're in the UK, you're gonna spend $60 for this. But if you're in the US, if you catch me at a con, it'll be a lot cheaper. It'll be $25.
Cool.
With the picture with me.
I would love that. That's honestly what I wish I could do if this interview is actually be me and you there.
I got more. Here's another one. This is one I did. This Mortal Kombat theme. Somebody wanted the Aqua Teens as Mortal Kombat character.
Oh my gosh, nice.
So FryLock had to be Raiden because of the lightning.
Yes.
Carl Goro. Shank is, of course, Sub-Zero. And Meatwad is Meaty Cage.
Oh, that's perfect.
And I just threw Dr. Weird in there. Kind of like Shane Soon a little bit there.
Man, your artwork is amazing.
Yeah. I do commission pieces.
You see my little fan art I made for you? I know those for the FryLock. This looks like something Meatwad would draw. I know those for the FryLock.
I've seen worse, trust me. And take a little swig of this cough syrup, so I won't be coughing all that.
I hear that.
Actually, that's the thing with this little head cold I caught from my wife.
Oh man, women.
Hey,
I'm picking.
You live in a house with, so there's 2 cases of coronavirus here in Atlanta now.
Oh wow.
There was none before, but see, this past weekend we just had basically the world come here. We had the Olympic tryouts, we had an auto show, we had all this other crap going on. And as soon as they said that all these people were coming in town this weekend, I was like, oh, we'll have it now. It's going to be here.
Yeah.
After the weekend, it's going to be here. These people are flying in from all over the world. So, a couple in Fulton County has it now. They both have it, and their families are taking care of them, so that means their families are going to get it. We'll see what happens after that. But the symptoms are the same as a cold or the flu, so... Of course, when my sore throat started kicking in, I was like, oh my God, do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it?
I thought about that too. You know, I wondered that about myself, but see, I have Crohn's disease, which is,
oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know, are you familiar with that? It
does to you?
It's like an inflammatory disease in your bowels. I'm missing my colon. I've had a few.
That much I know. I know that. Yeah.
I've had a few surgeries, so I'm on a treatment right now, and and I'm in remission. Like, you know, praise God. Like I went down 80 pounds, and it got pretty scary for a while, but I'm healthy now. But you know, that's just one thing. I'd love to do like voiceover work and stuff. That's why I work mostly from home.
God bless you. Never know who you're talking to, what they've been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Life is short.
It is, man. And it's cool being able to, you know, chat with you and talk to you. You seem like so down to earth, and I love that because, man, I'm telling you, I grew up watching your show. When I say that, I mean, when I was 9, we got Adult Swim in 2001, perfect time, and I seen for the first time Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and I thought was the funniest thing ever. And I mean, I'd hide in my room, watch it, and just be like, I mean, every 11 minutes of the show? Was that the...
Something like that, yeah, 11, 12 minutes.
I enjoyed every 11 minutes of it. I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, this animation, all this is hilarious. I loved it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And my parents didn't approve of it until I was about 13. And then finally they're like, all right, fine, you can wear a shirt. You can buy the DVD.
We don't care.
Yeah.
Your friends talk like that at school anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It was a hell of a run, and the rumor mill flying around that it may come back, but
I hope so.
I'll hold my breath. We'll see.
I hope and pray.
Man. The fans just gotta keep texting Adult Swim and then, hey, when's Aqua Teen coming back? Just put pressure on them.
We'll put the heat on them. We'll put the heat on them.
Not a riot. I don't advocate violence.
No. No unionizing.
Social media riot, though. Yeah, social media riot.
Yeah.
Just asking, when is Aqua Teen coming back? But if you do have some links to any cons in your area, please shoot them to me.
I definitely will.
Yeah, I got KusaCon coming up. I'm going to be in North DeKalb Mall the weekend of the 14th and 15th here in Atlanta at a sci-fi expo convention. That's going to be fun. A few of my friends are going to be like Edred Steed and folks.
These are normally fall on weekends, correct?
Oh, yeah.
You'll probably meet my kids because I have my sons most time on the weekends.
Cool. That'll work. All right. If there's nothing else, we can wrap this up.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you for this video and let me talk to you today.
No problem. Thank you. I'm glad you got home all right from your appointment.
Thank you, man.
Get this done.
Yes, sir.
In the future, and I will check out your green light thing.
I appreciate that.
My tech head, check it out. And tell your followers they can subscribe to my YouTube channel. That'd be great.
I will.
There's going to be more content on there coming up soon. So this month and next month, once this con season of mine kicks up, I'm going to be posting videos from the events I attend. It's usually going to be probably a lot of cosplay stuff and maybe little interviews with other guests at the cons, things of that nature. So
can I ask for one thing?
Yeah.
Would you indulge me and do a little bit of FryLock with my meat wad?
Okay.
Just improv.
You start.
Let me see. Hey, FryLock, are we going to have that turkey pie? Where's that barbecue chicken at? Where's the shake eat it all?
No, meat wad. We're not going to have that. We're going to have tofurkey. It's tofu. You love it. It's delicious.
I don't know about all that now. That sounds like a bunch of hippie stuff.
Meat wad. Tofu is good for you.
I'd freaking eat it. I'll eat any of that damn shit.
Alright.
Oh, you shouldn't have used that language. Alright. Thank you, though, man. That was awesome.
Thank you. Peace, love, and fry grease, y'all.
The Fry Man. Thank you, Carey Means.
Get out of here. Out. Eggs. Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, everybody, that was my review for
Alright,
Green
everybody.
Light Cinema. I hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.